Hey guys, my name is Brandon and welcome to or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you like what you see in here, you're more than welcome to hit the subscribe button so you stay notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, let's get straight on with today's video. Hey everyone and welcome back to Is That Brandon Music. So in today's video I'm going to be doing, well, it's actually going to be a story time. So I've not done this on this channel before, but I'm going to do a story time of a music video that I was in, which we filmed on Wednesday, the 6th of September 2017. So I will never forget the date because one, I have it as a pinned post on my Instagram, but two, it's the day of shooting where I went somewhere in London to do a music video with the Vamps. So yeah, I always think twice about whether I should make this video or not, but then actually it's something I've done. It's actually something that was actually 8 years ago, so it's a good little piece of story time to do. So yeah, basically I think it was early July 2017. I must have been either just about to start university or just coming towards the end of my work experience, where I was working through my gap year. And I was still working. No, I must have still been working. I think I went to uni in September 2017. So yeah, I was just coming towards the end of my work experience basically. And this is when I was, posting on YouTube all the time. I had Twitter when it was called Twitter, and I was on TikTok and everything. I was basically everywhere. I was a social media everything, and just had a little scroll on my Twitter because I think I had 4,500 people follow me. So you got to think a lot of those people I didn't know personally. It was just probably people that liked my content or people that I was friends with, or famous people that I'd followed and they just followed me back. Because I think with Twitter it was more anyone could follow anyone, as opposed to Instagram where like famous people just don't follow anybody. And I just saw this post on the Vamps page. I don't know who it was. I think it was just the Vamps themselves, and it basically just along the lines of we're doing a project and we need volunteers. Sign up here if you want to be part of the opportunity, and we'll obviously get back to the lucky however many people, to let you know if you've been successful or not. So I thought, yeah, might as well just apply, whatever. I'm probably not going to hear back. And literally the following day I got an email saying, hi Brandon, so we're doing a private video shoot for the Vamps. They're doing a music video and they're getting another artist, like a feature on the song as well. So bear in mind, I knew who she was as well. And yeah, so basically it was a 2.5 hour journey, I think, for me to go from my house to central London. I think I told my nan, and I was basically just like, yeah, I've been invited to do like a music video shoot, so I'll be out in London and I'll be back at whenever it finishes. So I dressed up in a white and red top. I think I had jeans on and then just a pair of shoes or trainers. And I must admit I was very, very nervous, because you've got to think, I've been emailed by someone about an opportunity from something I've applied for online. I was like, is it true? Is it a scam? Am I going to be abducted? Like, I wasn't sure what to, think of it. But how old was I? I was 10 years younger than what I am now. So I think I was 17, no, 8 years younger. So I was 19 and 19 or 20, something like that. And yeah, eventually got to the place. I think it was just past like Russell Square or Covent Garden or whatever it was. It was some like pub that had like an upstairs bit and like a little loungy bit downstairs. It was like right at the corner of the street. So you had like a few shops, or I can't really remember what there was because it was so long ago, but there was a few like bars or restaurants, whatever. And this pub kind of looking thing was at the corner of the road. It was like black exterior, quite nice interior. And yeah, so it basically was a music video shoot for the Vamps, their song Personal. And the feature artist on the song was Maggie Lindemann, and obviously she kind of rose to fame with her song I'm Not Just a Pretty Girl, I'm not just a pretty girl, I'm more than just a picture. So that's where she blew up from. She has completely changed now. Like, she used to be like cute little pop girly, like, pop star, whatever. She's now like emo and goth and long black hair, black makeup. She looks gorgeous. She is fit, basically. Like, she looks incredible. I think she's got her audio record label or whatever called Swizz or Swix Audio. So yeah, she's completely changed, but she has evolved and she looks incredible. So yeah, I didn't get to meet anyone at the beginning. Basically it was just me, and it was just a bunch of girls. So I went in and the director was telling me, you know, where do you want to go, where, like, this is where you need to stand and this is this, get your makeup done. So I think I was a little bit spotty anyway, but they just put a little bit of concealer and blush and whatever else on me, just, you know, for the cameras, you've got to look good. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is actually real, like this is a real experience. So yeah, I wasn't sure if I was allowed to film or not, but I just didn't, just in case they were to say, oh, you're not allowed to film or take photos and stuff in here. I wish I would have got more photos and videos, but I didn't. So anyway, I started mingling with the girls and I literally looked around and I was the only boy. So I think I will always be remembered from that shoot as the only boy. I don't know if they knew I was gay or not. I didn't even know myself really. And then, yeah, talking to the directors and, you know, chatting to, you know, some of the crew and stuff, just to be like, oh, I'm actually a content creator myself. I actually do content as well. So I kind of just applied for this as a bit of a blip, as a bit of a, like a, you know, just because, and I didn't actually think I was going to get chosen. But in my head, I was like, this is actually good exposure for me. If it was to blow up, or if I, you know, had a bit of a main part, people would see me and I could have it as part of my portfolio. So it is kind of part of my portfolio. It's on my website, as, you know, I was featured in a music video. But and then I ended up being in several music videos after that as well, but they're not as important. They were more like COVID related videos. But so yeah, so we ended up upstairs and we were filming the bar scene, which is what they kept referring to it as, and they basically were just like positioning people in different places. So didn't see any of the boys at this point, didn't see Maggie at this point, and we're all just kind of standing there. You had like the main guy in the video, which was kind of like the boyfriend or whatever. He was fit as hell. He was beautiful. Like, I think I've got him in the back of one of the selfies that I took, but he was really hot. And yeah, anyway, so we're all standing there and they're like, oh, just fake chat, like the boys are going to walk in a minute. And I literally see them walk in and I'm like, oh my goodness, fanboy moment. Like, they look so fit, and I'm actually in a music video, like with the Vamps. That is mad. Because you've got to think, I was 19, I didn't really have any significances in my life. I didn't have a full-time job, I didn't have somewhere to live, I hadn't been to uni at this point. I was still kind of like in my pubescent years where I was just a little fanboy. But I remembered and I made sure to stay as professional as possible, and, you know, every so often between takes they'd all just come over and chat to some of us, and I said to him, oh, do you remember me, like when I saw you? Because I think I was going to some sort of event in London, and he came out of like the Capitol building or some other building, and I met him for the first time, and I was like, oh, do you remember me? He was like, yeah, we took a selfie, and this, your friend was really nice, and you were really lovely, and this, that. And I was like, yeah, because I am lovely. And he was like, oh, well, thanks for being here, you know, thanks for getting involved. I was like, Brad, I'm the only boy here, I've got to get involved, I've got to do it for the lads. He was like, okay, well, that's nice, that's good. So yeah, he was really, really friendly. The other boys were great as well, but obviously Brad's my favourite. And then Maggie as well, because I saw her, I think I saw her in an event, I think only like 2 months after the music video. So I did the music video first, and I think I'd spoken to her online for a little bit, and then I think 3 months later there was a YouTube event at the YouTube space in London, which is obviously now closed, but that was a private event for Maggie. And when we did the little meet and greet, my words didn't really come out, I didn't really make much sense, because there's a video someone got of me where I was just chatting nonsense, but I was like, oh, do you remember me from the video shoot? She's like, yeah, actually I do, like I do remember you, like, how are you, you look great. And I was like, you look great too. So yeah, again, it was just nice that she remembered me. And, you know, I wouldn't say we're friends because we don't even know each other, but it's nice to know that, you know, having met someone and they actually remember you, and they probably have thousands, millions of fans, was quite nice. So yeah, but anyway, back to the video shoot, did all the makeup, did all the bar scenes and stuff. I think we were there for a few hours, and then we got some group selfies, got a few group photos. I think I got a selfie with Maggie. I didn't get any selfies with the boys, unfortunately, but I got a selfie with Maggie just to be like, look, we're here. And I think Bradley ended up putting a photo on his story just saying, thank you very much to all the fans for being involved with this project. You know, it was great to see you all, and, you know, like, we're going to wrap up and, you know, get on with the actual project. So if I can find that screenshot somewhere, I'll put it here. But yeah, as soon as I saw, because he posted it to his story, and I think he tagged a few people in it, but it was lovely. It was just nice. And yeah, just a nice bunch of people. But that's the thing, I wish I would have connected more with the directors and, you know, the producers and things like that. And you got to think of it, in a production like that, you could be cut at any point. If they had one too many people, they might just say to someone, actually, we don't need you anymore, can you just leave? So in my head I was like, please don't do that to me, please don't do that to me. But They used me. I was a little spare, just extra at the back, having a chat with some random girl. She was lovely. She seemed alright. And then there was a few other people. I know some names, like, you know, there was Lucy, there was Georgia, there was, I think her name was Caitlin or Catherine or something. Anyway, there was a load of different people. So Tola, I think she was there as well. I'm not sure if actually, no, I don't think she was part of the music video. I think I knew her from somewhere else. But anyway, there was a handful of decent people there. And yeah, it was a really, really interesting thing. I'm not really sure what happened after that. I know we took loads of group photos. I don't know if we ended up all going out for drinks or something, or if we ended up just all saying goodbye and leaving. But I know some of us went for a walk somewhere, and I don't really remember what happened after that. But yeah, it was a really fun day, and I think we were actually singing the song down the road as well, because we'd heard it so many times throughout the filming. Not only were we getting like a first listen to the song, we also were all starting to memorise the song lyrics. So I don't really know what sort of videos or content I got from that day, but I will have a little look. Actually, let me see if I can grab it on here. Where is it? It's in the archive. I might have put it on my story actually. Girl, don't take it personally. I don't think about it with somebody like me, but worst of all, you don't even see. Girl, don't take it personally. I think you'd be better with somebody like me. So yeah, I think that's kind of it really. But like I said, if I can find some of the photos, I will upload some of the photos or the little screenshot that Brad uploaded. But yeah, if you did enjoy this story time, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. If there's any questions you want me to answer, or any answers you want me to give about the experience, or, you know, just to talk about creative stuff, then comment down below and I will be as open as possible. But I think that's kind of what helped me want to get into the creative world and the content world, to meet genuine people who are just like us, that have a bit more of a platform, or, you know, able to get others into the industry, or, you know, be a pathway for others to follow their lead. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, then don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I'll answer any of your questions down below, and if you have any video suggestions, video ideas, or, you know, I would say, just for a bit of a laugh, just comment any word in the description, and what I will do is I will write a song with that word, or I will have that as the title of the song, and I'll write a song about something using that word. So you'll get a free shout out, and I'll try and make a song, so to follow in the footsteps of creative minds and musicians and things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go, but if you did enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll be back with you at some point with another video. Until then, thank you for watching, and goodbye.